Hi guys, it's Katelyn Joy here, and yes, I know it's Sunday, but yesterday was kind of crazy, so, anyway, today we are going to do a little Q&A, 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 okay, enough with that. So I asked you guys on my Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, which are all Katelyn Joy 101, for questions, and I never got any. Boo. So I just looked up on Google for Q&A questions, and I found some. So I'm gonna be reading them off on my phone here. Alrighty. First question. Favorite candle scent? Well, I really love French vanilla, but my all-time favorite has to be sweet pea. Most people don't like it because it's kind of sweet. Duh. But, yeah. Female celebrity you wish was your sister? I would probably have to say Demi Lovato. I always say that I follow Demi on Snapchat, and so I always say that, like by watching her life, like, in Snapchat, like a weirdo. I always say that me and her are kind of similar, and like we have similar kind of sort of personalities, and so we would really be really good friends, and so I always think sisters should be really good friends. Okay, next question. Which male celebrity for your brother? It's gonna be hard. I would either say the Hemsworth brothers, Liam and Chris, or I'll just say the Hemsworth brothers, because, I don't know. I don't know, I really like them, and, like, they have interesting lives and stuff, so. Next question. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I would say, like, 50, because I'm single AF right now. I don't really have any guys on, like, my radar at all, you know? I'm single AF. So, there's that. Do you know a hoarder? Yeah, me. Not really, but like when I moved in, I felt like I was keep moving in boxes and boxes. And I'm like, this is my first place, okay? How can I have so much stuff? Can you do a split? No, I cannot, and I'll tell you why. I have a prosthetic leg. Kind of hard to do a split with a prosthetic leg. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I don't think I ever learned how to ride a bike. I lost my leg when I was 12, and before that I was a really sick kid. So when kids were out riding bikes, I was in, like, getting treatments in hospitals and all this other stuff. I'll go through that, like, another day. And then afterwards, I never really wanted to try. I never really wanted to ride a bike. I was always, like, an indoor kid. Like, I love reading and all this stuff, so. How many oceans have you swam in? Let's see. I swam in the Atlantic and the Pacific. Same year. I went to Florida, and then that same year I also went to California. How many countries have you been in? America. I want to go to, like, Europe and, like, visit, like, England and France and all this other stuff, but it's on my bucket list. Is anyone in your family in the Army? I know a lot of my family members have been in the armed forces, and they have been in, like, I don't know what to call it, like, in the armed forces, but they're, like, retired and stuff. And then I think one of my uncles, my Uncle Luke, he's in the reserves, but I don't think so anymore. And I also have a cousin named Sarah. She's in the Army. Okay, next question. What would you name your daughter if you had one? I would name my daughter Katelyn Joy, which is Kayleah, Kayleah Joy. Joy comes from my middle name, which is also my grandmother's middle name, or my grandmother's name, which is Joy. And so I like keeping up with family traditions and family names. Name your son if you had one. If I had a son, I'll probably name him Aaron Luke. I have 2 uncles named Aaron. Yes, I know. We don't really need a third. But they're my favorite uncles. And then Luke is also one of my uncles. And he's also pretty awesome stuff. So, what's the worst grade you got on a test? I don't think I ever failed a test. But I think I got like a D on one. So, it was really close. But it wasn't enough. So, there was that. Favorite TV show when you were a child? I would say the Teletubbies or Rugrats. I also watched Rocket Power. Yeah, I was a 90s kid, early 2000s. Halloween when we were 8. I think it was either we were Teletubbies, me and my sister. We were Teletubbies, or I was a horse, and she was a dog, and they were homemade costumes. And we always had homemade costumes. It was pretty awesome. Have you read the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, and Twilight series? I read the first Hunger Games. I read the Twilight series multiple times, and I read a lot of Harry Potter fan fiction, but I'm in the middle of reading the first actual Harry Potter book. It's been in my purse for like months. But I'm getting there. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? I love British accents, so I'll probably have a British accent. So, did your mother go to college? My mom did go to college. She went to a community college close to here. Ooh, it's hot in here. Are your grandparents still married? My grandma on my dad's side is a widower, and my great grandma, who I'm really close with, is also a widower. So, but they're still technically married, widowed, I think they're called. So they're still technically married, and my grandma Joy has been married 3 times, but I was at her last marriage. I was like 2 or 3, and she's been married still. So there's that. Karate lessons. Did I take karate lessons? No, I did not. As I said previously, I was a sick kid growing up. I was more of an inside person. I don't really like going outside. I'm really, as you can tell, I'm really pale. I have a plastic collection. I burn really easily. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? I'm like, who doesn't know who Kermit the Frog is? I think on my movie shelf over here, I'm looking right at it, I have a Cinderella with Kermit the Frog. It's a weird combo, but I like it. What's the first amusement park you went to? Before my parents were married, my mom was with this other guy, and my dad, who later adopted me, was with his first wife, and we all went. It was me and my sister and my now brother and sister all went to an amusement park here in Iowa called Adventureland. It was a pretty fun day. I have a picture. I'm gonna have to try to find it. My mom probably has it. Where we're in the back seat of a van, and all the kids are leaning on one another, and so they're all leaning on one another, like boom, 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 and then they're all leaning on me because I'm the only one awake. What other language besides your English, which I am, would you like to be fluent in? I'll probably say Spanish because there's a lot of Spanish speaking people around, or like French. So when I go to like France and see the Eiffel Tower and stuff, I'll know what they're saying and don't have to find like a translator. Is your father bald? He's getting there. He's getting there. Do you know any triplets? I think in my sister's year, she's 2 years younger than me, there was some triplets. Hannah, Sterling, and Blake, I think their names were. But I never really knew them, but they were in the schools, and we had a kind of small school, so. Notebook or Titanic? That, I actually asked this question to my brother and sister yesterday because we had a family barbecue. And my brother said the Titanic and my sister said the Notebook. So they was like, I'm like, help me here. But I like good qualities in both, and so that's gonna have to say a tie. Have you ever had Indian food? No, I have not had Indian food. I heard it's really spicy. I don't really like spicy foods, so that's a no. Name of your favorite restaurant? I don't know. I go to McDonald's a lot because it's cheap, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I also like Chinese. There's a place in the big town close to here, because I live in a small town. It's called Hoo Hots, which is Mongolian food, and it's really cool. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I have. I love Olive Garden. Yeah. Do you belong in any warehouse stores, Costco, BJ's, etc.? I do not. Me and my mom are thinking about getting a membership to Costco, though, so there's that. My foot's asleep. What would your parents have named you if you're the opposite gender? I think my mom once told me, because we had to do a paper once for school, Brayden or Brandon or one of those things. I'm like, that's just weird. If you have a nickname, what is it? In summer camp, my friends always called me Katie, so I guess I'm Katie, but nobody really calls me that. I'm askKatelyn. Who is your favorite person in the world? My favorite person would have to be my great-grandma Isla. She is 84, and she has all this wisdom. She lived through the Depression and World War II, and her husband, who recently passed, was a soldier in World War II and all this stuff, and so she has so many good stories. I might do a video with you if you want me to do a video with my great grandma. Post it down below and have me ask her some random questions. And would you rather live in the city or the country? I am a city girl. My parents, we used to live in the city, and then my mom got a place in the country because we have horses. As you can probably see behind me, there's some pictures of horses and stuff. And I love animals and stuff, but I'm a city girl all through and through. I don't drive, so living in the country was like, what am I doing now? You know? So, can you whistle? I don't know, let's check it out. Apparently I can. Not very loud. I can't do that. You know, those put your finger in your mouth and whistle really loud. Our Nat can do that, and it's like really embarrassing when she does out of the window of the car. Do you sleep with a nightlight? No, I do not. Do you take any medication or pills daily? I do not. But lately I've been taking ibuprofen almost every day because I get a headache. But other than that, no. It's crazy with all my medical issues. In the past, I Do not. If you want a video of me talking about all my medical issues, give this video a thumbs up. Do you eat breakfast every morning? I do not. I usually do not like breakfast. Whoop, sorry. Do not like breakfast food. I mostly sleep in until like the afternoon, so I'm usually not out for breakfast. But I still buy like cereal and stuff and eat it as like a snack. Or sometimes I have cereal for dinner. What medical conditions do you have? Okay. That is probably going to be another video because as I said, I was a sick kid growing up. I had over about 13 surgeries in 2 weeks. So I'm thinking about doing like a video with my mom about like my medical history, and I'm also writing a book. Yes, I know it's crazy. A YouTuber writing a book about their medical history, or just a YouTuber writing a book is kind of like, oh, you know. But I am writing a book because I went through something crazy. I was just a sick kid in the hospital and I ended up losing my leg and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I want to help other people I want to be an inspiration for people. I want to help little kids. Like, growing up, there was never a character or I never had a role model who also lost their leg and didn't and also look like me and all this other stuff. And so I want to write this book for them. How many times have you been in the hospital? The summer I turned 12, I was in the hospital for 4 months straight. Yeah. That is also going to be another video. What's the sorry. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? A couple times. I really like it. I haven't seen Finding Dory though. I don't know why. Where did you buy your jeans? Where do you buy your jeans? Since I have prosthetic leg, I have to buy bootcut jeans, and so I mostly just buy them from Walmart. Or Kohl's. Kohl's have some cool jeans. Yeah. What's the last compliment you got? I think yesterday, my mom said she liked my eye makeup. I was wearing I usually don't wear eye makeup, because I'm like, I don't know how to do this shiz. But yesterday I had some mascara on, and some, like, sparkly, like, barely, it wasn't really sparkly, but kind of sparkly, and it was, like, nude colored eyeshadow on, and I think my mom said she liked it. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Sometimes. Sometimes they're so bizarre that I'm like, whoa, you know? Other times I'm like, did I dream or did not dream or something? So, yes, normally I do remember them. What flavored tea do you enjoy? I drink herbal tea sometimes, and I usually just like, there's this peach flavor I really like, and then there is this one which is like spearmint, which is also really good if you drink it cold. And then if I just have regular iced tea, I just drink it regular with some lemon in it. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Again, with this thing. This is my only pair of shoes I own. It's kind of hard to find shoes that works with this leg and then also my other leg, which also has problems. What religion would you raise your children to practice? Growing up, I was a Mormon, but now I usually just say I'm a Christian, and I say that I'm a Christian, so a Christian. How old were when you found out that Santa wasn't real? Santa, 13, 14, I think. I know it's kind of old, but when I was 12, I remember getting presents from Santa, so I think I was about 13, 14. And do you have a Tumblr? I do not have a Tumblr. They confuse me, so I do not. Well, this video is getting really long. So I guess I'll say goodnight. That was 50 questions. Woo! So I guess we'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, Katelyn Joy 101. And I'll see you next week. Hopefully on Saturday. Bye.